we are going to do a creation that Umberto put together.
All right.
West Coast Smoking Tap House Reuben, baby. And you're going to murder this thing. It's going to be awesome, dude.
I can't wait.
So
Where can you get some of the best smoked meats and pair it with the best beer in San Diego? We're at West Coast Smoking Tap House. Let's get to it. Tyson, what's up, my friend?
How you doing, my man?
I am good. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Yeah, good to have you, brother.
So we're here at West Coast. Let's have a sip first.
Let's do this, yeah.
We're starting this off with a beer.
Yeah, dude.
So beer is an important part of what you guys do here. But tell
100%.
me about what's somebody gonna find when they come in here?
Oh man, one of the most beautiful things about West Coast is the community, the family feel, how good it feels when you come in here, how welcome, which is pretty much what Larry Coger and Tom Nickel, when they first took this over, really wanted.
And it's now a smoke and tap house. So tell me about the smoke and tell me about the tap house.
For sure. It was went through a little transition, or going through a little transition here from what was known as West Coast Barbecue and Brew. We have a giant smoker, so we make lots of things happen out of there, but we wanted to also allow people to think that they can come in and have great sandwiches, great burgers, great salads, something outside of the smoked menu as well. His soups are incredible. He just won first place in a chili cook-off recently.
Yeah, at the
Awesome.
BFW, baby.
Super huge.
And then you come in, and this is your specialty here.
Yeah.
So why is it so important to have a good beer with the meal?
Well, we're in San Diego, and San Diego is known worldwide for its beer brewing abilities. We've found, and has been known for hundreds of years, is that beer and food go fantastic together. But there's something for everyone, and the tap list is constantly rotating. Christina, my wife, puts together the tap list. She's got an incredible palate, and there's a really fun camaraderie and partnership between the local breweries as well as breweries throughout the country and internationally. So we keep rolling the tap list over, keep playing, put together some great features for breweries, and have a lot of fun in pairing food with that as well.
I love it. Well, I'm ready to eat some food, man. Let's go back in the kitchen.
Let's go take a look, dude.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
What are we cooking today?
So, we are gonna do a creation that Umberto put together called the West Coast Reuben. Umberto takes the corned beef and we give that a beer braise.
All right.
About 3.5 hours, make it nice and tender, and then we let that thing chill out and think about what it's done on time out in the cooler for a day.
All right.
And then we slice it up. It's in that braising period, it's taken on some of the beer flavor. It has tenderized beautifully to the point where it's just juicy and delicious and waiting for you to eat it.
I love it.
But what he does is takes that chilled corned beef, give that a nice thick slice, and then he starts hitting that on the grill and giving it some nice caramelization, some nice Maillard, some nice deep flavor, bringing out some sweetness from the beer, from the meat itself, and gets it just delicious and tasting good. Then he's chopping up some homemade pickled Brussels sprouts. Instead of sauerkraut, we throw Brussels sprouts into the game here.
Thank you. What kind of bread are we going with on this thing?
So we went with a marbled rye on this thing. I think, rye, Reuben's pretty quintessential. You get a little caraway seed in there to add that little extra flavor and goodness. We get that from the Cali Baking Company down in Chula Vista. So 4 days a week, we get bread brought in here. We go through it. It stays fresh. It stays thoughtful and pleasant and delicious.
All right. And what are we doing for cheese?
We're going Swiss on that bad boy.
All right. What's the sauce we throw on top there?
We actually take some of our spicy pickles and we make a Thousand Island of sorts.
Okay.
West Coast Thousand, let's call it.
All right.
All right, you guys. We're going with Pliny the Elder from Russian River. Double IPA, big hop pop, but balanced as well. It's not gonna hit you with a ton of bitterness. It's gonna have some nuances of earthy, floral, a little bit of citrus, and some nice firm hop character, but not blasting you with bitterness, right? So the point in putting these two things together is we have an unctuous braised corned beef that we put together in this Reuben that's gonna kind of coat your palate with lots of flavor, right? Lots of like little bits of fatty goodness and tasty bits. And that's gonna taste delicious, but what you need to get ready for your next bite is a little break, and IPAs are a great way to take that little break. You're gonna take a little sip after your bite. I suggest actually taking a sip first, get your palate ready, because beer is an aperitif, and it'll get you rocking and rolling. You're gonna take that bite, and then you're gonna have another sip and wash that down after you've swallowed.
Beautiful.
That first bite. It's gonna be delicious, so I hope you enjoy, man.
Let's do it.
Tear it up.
All right, guys, I'm gonna listen to Tyson here. I'm gonna have a little bit of beer, I'm gonna have some food, have a little beer, and then I'm gonna share my experience about the unctuousness of this dish. That meat is so freaking tender and so full of flavor. And then with the beer to contrast that, that's freaking delicious, guys. If you guys are looking for an awesome place to come get some smoked meats, some just good dishes, and you want somebody who can pair anything and want an amazing beer selection, you guys need to come check it out. West Coast Smoke and Tap House. They're in the corner right at the San Carlos La Mesa border. These guys are amazing here. Come check them out. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'd love for you guys to share it so more people can learn about these guys. Like it, comment on it. You will not be disappointed. Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of Everything East County.